It's no secret that we're absolutely spoilt for choice when it comes to music production tools. We've got incredible software, virtual instruments, samples, you name it. It's amazing. It's never been easier to bring musical ideas to life. But here's the catch. With all this power at our fingertips, it's easy to go overboard. Where do we draw the line? You see, unlike in the past, when arrangers were limited by the musicians and instruments physically present, we can now add any sound imaginable to our palette. Want a full orchestra? No problem. A harpsichord? Done. A didgeridoo? Easy. But throwing everything but the kitchen sink into an arrangement rarely results in a good piece of music. In fact, it can actually make the music sound generic, bland, or just plain messy. One of the most important things I've learned over the years is the power of setting boundaries in my arrangements, even within the digital world. When I'm working with, say, a virtual string section, I try to stay true to the limitations of a real string ensemble. I'll stick to the natural ranges of the instruments, position them realistically in the stereo field, and really lean into their inherent qualities to create a rich and authentic sound. It's tempting to pile on layers of strings, add tons of effects, and go for that massive in-your-face sound. And hey, sometimes that works. But it can be a slippery slope. Think about some of the most iconic film scores, like John Williams' work on Star Wars. The music is powerful, emotional, and timeless. And it was achieved with masterful orchestration, not by throwing an excessive number of instruments at the wall and seeing what sticks. Which brings me to my next point. Less is often more. Some of the greatest songs ever written are deceptively simple in their arrangement. Take the early Beatles tracks, for example. 4 instruments, brilliantly arranged, and they created magic. It all comes down to thoughtful placement and making every element count. When you can achieve a sense of balance and completeness with just a few carefully chosen elements, it creates a sense of purity and perfection that is truly captivating. So the next time you're arranging a piece of music, I encourage you to think about the power of restraint. Don't be afraid to embrace the beauty of simplicity. Honor the traditions of orchestration and let your creativity shine through in the way you shape and mold the music, rather than relying on sheer sonic overload.